Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Alabama's offense trots out there to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote a manual. Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll toss it to the right side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back.
And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
Well, it's really a pretty simple thing here by this quarterback. He sees press man on the outside, so he sends his receiver on a go route, and he hits him in perfect stride for a nice gain downfield. And to be honest, Chris, this is a matchup I'm sure he's going to be looking for as often as he can today.
The Vols keep the football on the move. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's leg.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback escapes the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Long enough and good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. Alabama getting set for their 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Oh, what a move. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The Volunteers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Made his 1st attempt, but this one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And Sack sets up an important third down. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the...
And the freshman making an impact play there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Bringing pressure. Will avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, that's another good run for him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
Launching one to the end zone. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass. It'll cost him 5 yards. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. here's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Lets it go quickly. Off target with a throw, incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running with purpose. And the defense wraps him up. Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, tie. And they will claim the second half lead. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. From the shotgun, drops back. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Eludes the rush. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The Volunteers will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Bringing you back, it's ETN. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. He'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got some room. Can he get there? Bustled out of bounds close to the end zone.
Well, I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the fourth quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB design run. Quarterback gets a first down and gets out of bounds.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. If we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Touchdown, Volunteers. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Now a try for 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Yeah, that's a great effort here by the running back, but he's still a little bit short of the line to gain. Now we got a tough decision to make coming from the sideline.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. This one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.